Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab in the wee hours of the morning, where I do what I do for you. Today, writers and 25 rules live by. Storytelling, story with a message in the story for life. I'm giving you life lessons. You tuning in and receiving them. Your boy is happy. Let's go. Right thinkers' mission is to enlighten, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Get to know yourself spiritually. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is to do just that for my right thinkers. Your job is to understand it, get it, and do it like I do. Let's go. Know thyself. One of these persons are you. I'm just saying. Me too. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. Excuse me. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. Like most people this time in the morning. It's okay, but that's what I do. Wake you up to you with knowledge of you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. You have to know who you are if you want to get to that next level, aka the afterlife. That's the key to the game. What's the secret to life? Finding yourself. Okay, let's go. Today's lesson, good segue, boy. Right thinkers, let's talk about self-ignorance. Yeah, I said it. I'm having some issues with a lot of us not knowing ourselves. And my whole goal is to what? Know yourself. So I get a little annoyed when I see stuff like that and I can't change it. So I just put it in the lesson. Hopefully we can get it going. Yeah, I'm that dude. You give me a concept and I'll give you a writism lesson for it. That's what I do. I break stuff down, simplify it, break it down so you can get an understanding. Make it a lesson, a learning lesson. I'm a teacher. That's what I do. Break stuff down for you. Let's go. Let me see how I do with this one. Some people might like it, some people won't. You know how I feel about that. Let's go. Now, you can be ignorant of a lot of things. And I am. I'll be the first to tell you. But being ignorant of yourself should not be one of them. We as a people have been suffering for over 2,000 years, a lot longer, but I'm just dealing with my people from this Christian concept that they seem to be under. So I'm going to deal with you from your concept. You said we would be destroyed, we're suffering, and we're being destroyed through what? Lack of knowledge. This has been documented for over 2,000 years. What have we done about that as a people? So not knowing yourself, I can't go with that. That's what my boy Harlan Oak said. Why? We call ourselves by all kinds of names. P-Funk. Yeah, I do too. So I'm not exempt from that. But if you don't have a purpose and a reason for that name, what's the reason? What's the purpose? If there is none, that don't make no sense. Okay? Understand that. If the name you call yourself don't reflect something profound, positive, or of good, what that don't again, that's ignorance, self-ignorance. We can't keep doing self-inflicting ourselves and blaming on somebody else. That's another issue I got. But let's talk about self-ignorance. Not knowing thyself. Not knowing yourself. Next segue. I'm P-Funk. I take the name because it means pure real. And if you ask me, I'll tell you. But if you just hear the name, I guess one guy said, man, why you call your name dope? Why you name yourself after dope? Okay, knowing yourself is dope. Okay, but no, the concept is I understand why I gave myself that name. If you don't understand, that's not a me problem, it's a you problem. Get understanding. When somebody have a name and you call them by that name, that's all I can. But I'm not gonna be calling you My man said, I said to him, you tell your name is Delicious and you a man. Yo, what up, D? We ain't doing that. But yeah, the concept is you should know who you are. So the name should fit you. As Masonic, as Masons, Muslims, when you come into the nation of Islam, you're killing off the old you, so you take on a new name, an attribute that fits you. I don't have a problem with that at all. But the issue is that name that you take, you should live up to it. That's what I'm saying. Islamic, my name is Farid. That means unique. I ain't got no problem living up to that. It fits, so I wore it, but I don't use it, just so you know. I was in that. I've been there too, did that too. Okay, that's all. All right. If you're not representing something positive, if you're not putting yourself in a position of doing something good, why change your name? What the name mean? If it ain't doing nothing positive, what's the purpose? If you ain't doing nothing profound, that's it. But watch this. When you're ego driven, here we go, and you become successful, you're still ignorant of yourself because you're still ego driven. You're still driven by the ego, and that's not good. Okay? Self-ignorance, watch this, is not knowing thyself and not taking responsibility for one's own actions. It's always somebody else's fault. I'm in prison. Did nobody in the prison commit the crime that they was accused of except me? What the what? So again, self-ignorance is ducking and dodging your responsibility. So knowledge of self means I take full responsibility for everything I say and do. We do affirmations at my job every week. And my favorite one is number 21. Why? It says that I don't allow nobody to make decisions for me, and I'm fully aware and responsible for all the decisions I make for myself. That's me being me, and everybody agrees. So yeah, okay. Know yourself. Self-ignorance comes in all kinds of shapes and sizes. AKA that devil in you. Again, when you're ignorant of yourself, you're going to blame everything on that other guy. But you going to call him the devil. We call God the higher self. That's the good side. The bad side is us. Disobedient to God's law makes you an evildoer, makes you a bad guy, makes you the devil. You make this fictitious person up. The devil don't exist. We create him. And if you keep thinking, well, you know what you're talking about, I'm fine with that. I think you might not know you, because if you knew that if you didn't do what God doing, you are the bad guy. Ain't no devil. It's you. We done did that lesson already, so I'm moving on. All right, here you go. Excuse me. When you believe, watch this. When you believe, you know yourself. And you don't. Oh, Nelly. As my man Keith Jackson would say. all you self-proclaimed God servants and holding them down, and all the Pentecostal and all that nonsense. Okay, all y'all claim that. But you just as ignorant as all get up. You're not serving him. You're serving yourself, because all you want to do is benefit from using that idea and the concept so you can make money. Know about you guys too. Remember, still in the name of the Lord? Oh, don't worry. That's going to come back and get you in the butt too. If you think, watch this, you think you can rob and steal from God's people? Think again. And prosper? Yeah, you might for a while, but you already know how that ends. We all do if we know ourselves. But all those ignorant ones, they don't think it's going to go. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. If you're in position, you're in a position of power, and you're not a virtuous person, meaning you're not a good person. I know people, they just not good people. I can work with them. I can do what I got to do. But we're not, no. Why? You're not a good person. I can't stand that nonsense. You don't know yourself because you perpetrating the fraud and you want everybody to think you're something other than you are. I don't want you to think I'm nobody than who I am. That's how I present myself. Sorry about that. Yeah, I get a little, I get testy. Them perpetrators. All right. Now, back when I was running the streets, women and drugs, I believe I knew me. Yeah, the ego. Again, if you're ignorant of self, you're going to let the ego dictate what you do. When you do the wrong thing, knowingly, because you want to do that, you're doing yourself, you're serving your ego. But guess what comes with that? Consequences. when you do God's work, when you're obedient to Him, guess what you get? Blessed. When you do you get checked. Karma pays you a visit. Oh, my luck is bad. Oh, no, that's you getting what you deserve. You just don't know because you're ignorant of self. Just knowing your name, your sex, your birthday, don't mean you know you. Again, I had to do this because some people, I know. Know your ignorance. That means know what you don't know, and you might learn something. I told you I'm ignorant of a whole lot of things, but not myself, not right thinking, not serving my higher self. Those things I'm proficient in. Can you say that? I'm moving on. This is self-check. That's what you can do with that one. Check yourself. It ain't about me. We are, again, spiritual beings having a human experience. If you don't know that, you don't know Jack. More or less yourself. Oh, you don't know God. How about that? We can call God. It can be Jack in this concept. I know Jack, a.k.a. God, and I are one. I'm in the lab. Nobody can hear me, so it's okay. I can get a little boisterous. But yeah, everything stems and emanates from the one. As George tell you, everything is on the one. Not the most high. Not my God better than your God. That nonsense. It's only one. When you study, and that's what I do. Why? To prove myself worthy to be what? A servant of God in a manner in which I know I'm doing the right thing. If the people you preach and minister to are not growing, you're not a good teacher. You shouldn't be ministering. Why? It ain't working. If you're the one growing from your teachers and your ministry, again, self-servant. When you're doing his job, your flock should grow. I'm in a flock that's growing. I'm one of them that's growing. Biblically, as a Christian, understand that. Yeah, I go to church and I'll be there this morning. Got a good lesson coming from my pastor, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I know what I know. I'm good at what I know. But I'm also interested in learning other things that I'm ignorant of, that I don't know. Ignorant don't mean you're stupid or dumb. Please understand that. Ignorant means you just don't know. So that's what I'm saying. Self-ignorance. You don't know yourself. Right thinking. Self-knowledge. The goal is to know thyself. Ignorance is my enemy. Please understand that. Okay. Spiritual knowledge, aka spiritual truth. It's true knowledge. Once you learn it, you live it, you know yourself. Hello. Ding, 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 ding. Find yourself. And then you can take on the world. If you take on the world, he said, well, the man to reign the world lose himself. That's a damn fool. He should take you first. What did your boy Jesus say? Seek the kingdom of heaven first. That means know who you are. Know you and God are one. And then anything formed against you won't prosper. You can walk through the valley of hell and won't have to worry. All those good sayings, I hear them. I take more of them than the people who follow it do. Why? Because I understand. I get the concept. Sorry about that. Spiritual, okay. I know my name. I know my birthday. I know my sex. I know a lot of things. But most importantly, I know myself. So they give me the right to learn other things. If I learn about me, I got me covered. Now you can venture out. If you ain't got you together, stop trying to help somebody else. Start with yourself. I might tell you, man in the mirror, woman in the mirror, don't make a difference. But it should be starting with you. Last one, I'm about to wrap it up. I appreciate you again. Let me get this thing done. All right, take it home. Become self-enlightened, a.k.a. spiritual enlightened or right thinker. I can help you with that. Why? That's what I do for you. If you need that help, come on, I can help you. I'm trying to beat you up. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to enlighten you. Let's go. Now, stop believing you know yourself. And prove it by doing what? Getting self-knowledge and proving it. So you got to live it. If you know, do it. Those who know, don't say. Those who say, don't know. You figure it out. Now, ignorance is not knowing. Ignorance ain't saying you're dumb, ain't saying you're stupid, but ignorance means you don't know something. And being self-ignorant ain't a good place to be. A lot of us live in that state of mind and don't really know it. Watch this. Ignorance is not knowing. Ignorant people just believe. Belief only gonna get you so far. When you get to the gates and say, well, I believed in Jesus. I believe. What did you do? We don't question your belief. We question what you do. We question deeds and actions. Beliefs don't mean nothing. Didn't they tell you that? Oh, I guess they didn't. Let's go. Little quick joke. All right, here you go. Now, with knowledge of self, guess what? With knowledge of self, I hear I use the phrase, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. With knowledge of self, you can do all things with what? Knowledge of self that strengthens you. If lack of knowledge would be destructive, obtaining knowledge should be constructive. That means you can build on, you can do something. Belief, like your lower nature, will what? Give into truth every time. Set will give into Haru. He can fight tooth and he's going to do that, but he's going to acquiesce. Why? Because he can't fight the truth. Simple. Last one. I took care of what? Oh, self-ignorance with what? Gaining self-knowledge. You can too. That's why I'm here to do what I do, to help you. I'll be back. Hope you got the lesson.